In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. The Book of Revelation. Book 1 Hadith 5. Ibn Abbas in the explanation of the statement of Allah, "Move not your tongue concerning the Quran, to make haste therewith." Quran, verse 75 ayat 16 said, Allah's Messenger, prayers and peace be upon him, used to bear the revelation with great trouble and used to move his lips, quickly, with the inspiration. Ibn Abbas moved his lips saying, I am moving my lips in front of you as Allah's Messenger, prayers and peace be upon him, used to move his. Said moved his lips saying, I am moving my lips, as I saw Ibn Abbas moving his. Ibn Abbas added, So Allah revealed, move not your tongue concerning the Quran, to make haste therewith. It is for us to collect it and to give you, O Muhammad, the ability to recite it, the Quran, verse 75, ayat 16 to 17, which means that Allah will make him, the Prophet, remember the portion of the Quran which was revealed at that time by heart and recite it. The statement of Allah, and when we have recited it to you, O Muhammad, through Gabriel, then you follow its Quran recital, verse 75 ayat 18, means listen to it and be silent. Then it is for us, Allah, to make it clear to you. Quran verse 75 ayat 19 means then it is for Allah to make you recite it, and its meaning will be clear by itself through your tongue. Afterwards, Allah's Messenger, prayers and peace be upon him, used to listen to Gabriel whenever he came, and after his departure he used to recite it as Gabriel had recited it. This hadith was narrated by Said bin Jubair, and it provides insights into the process of revelation and recitation of the Quran by the Prophet Muhammad, prayers and peace be upon him. Let's explore the key points and expand on them. 1. Difficulty in bearing revelation. Ibn Abbas, a companion of the Prophet Muhammad, prayers and peace be upon him, explained that the Prophet used to experience great difficulty in receiving the revelation. The weight and intensity of the divine message would cause him to be physically strained. 2. Movement of lips with inspiration. Ibn Abbas demonstrated how the Prophet Muhammad, prayers and peace be upon him, used to move his lips quickly when receiving the revelation. Said bin Jubair also imitated the movement to depict how Ibn Abbas had witnessed it. 3. Revelation of Surah Al-Qiyamah. In response to the Prophet's struggle with the revelation, Allah revealed the verses from Surah Al-Qiyamah, chapter 75, of the Quran. Ayat 16 to 19. These verses indicate that Allah would take charge of collecting and preserving the Quran and grant the Prophet Muhammad, prayers and peace be upon him, the ability to recite it accurately. 4. Prophet's recitation of the Quran. Following the revelation, the Prophet Muhammad, prayers and peace be upon him, would listen attentively when the angel Gabriel recited the Quran to him. After Gabriel's departure, the Prophet would recite the Quran in the same manner as Gabriel had recited it to him. This hadith provides insights into the process of revelation and the Prophet Muhammad's, prayers and peace be upon him, interaction with the angel Gabriel. It highlights the physical and emotional strain the Prophet experienced during the revelation process. Allah reassured the Prophet, prayers and peace be upon him, that he would ensure the preservation and accurate recitation of the Quran. The Quran was revealed gradually over a period of approximately 23 years, and the Prophet Muhammad, prayers and peace be upon him, would receive and memorize the revealed verses. The process involved the angel Gabriel reciting the Quran to the Prophet, who would then memorize and recite it to his companions and the early Muslim community. It's important to note that the movements of the lips described in the hadith should not be understood as the Prophet Muhammad, prayers and peace be upon him, reciting the Quran aloud during the process of revelation. Rather, it signifies the intensity of his engagement with the revelation, as he sought to fully comprehend and memorize it. The Prophet's recitation of the Quran would take place afterward when he conveyed its message to others.